Hi, in this video we're going to talk about the Realforce API usage. It's a new feature that's introduced as part of 4.0 and that keeps track of all your API usage in Salesforce and shows within a tab so that you can understand how the tool uses the APIs in your org. So to test it, let's go and create a new connection, production auth. I'm going to choose, I've already logged into the target organization that I want to connect. So it's added a new connection here. So if you go and double click on that, it has a new tab called Realfire API usage. So if you click on it, it will show all the different the APIs. It actually shows the day when it was made and as well as the type of the API. So we don't actually, group by actual API calls. We summarize into kind of category of the APIs so that you can understand. Not too complicated at the same time. It is enough detail for us to understand how it consumes. So as you go by and do more work, so the API count will keep going up. For example, we just added a new connection, and it is using the list objects to get the list of objects to show here. Let's say now I want to go and open the details of the account. Obviously, I need to make another API call to get more details about account object. And if you go back and check number of connections, so obviously we have made another call called describe S object. So this goes on. For example, let's say you go and see the data. So now you issue a SOQL query to see what is the data in this particular object. Now if you go back and see, we have issued a SOQL. Or if you go back and query more all the records available, maybe it will make additional calls. Let's say you want to go and retrieve the refresh all objects details. So this is a complicated or the API consuming query that actually adds significant number of APIs. In this case, it's going to make at least one API call per object. Host details are not available yet. So let's go and see how it impacts. So as it retrieves the new details, the API count will keep going up, indicating that we have made those many describe calls to get more details about that particular object. Okay, so while that goes on, you can keep interacting with it. You can come back here anytime and see how the number of calls have changed. So once you come in this particular let's go and cancel this. I don't think we really need to continue. Okay, so now that we have, let's go and if you want to delete them, you can select any of those records and you can say delete usage. So that will delete that particular record. Once it delete, it's gone forever. So okay, if you wanna understand how the API uses over the days, so make sure that you keep it, not delete it, and keep it however long that you want. So it's actually capped at 30 days. After 30 days, we'll automatically delete the older than 30 days usage. But within the time, you have control how long that you want to keep, if you want to delete it or keep it. So if you have multiple objects on a particular day, you can select them and you can say show total. So it will actually show the total number of APIs of all the selected entries. So this is useful. For example, let's say if you want to understand how many execute SOQL the queries have been made over the days, you can select that particular type and you can show the total. Let's open this particular connection. It's been there for a while, so obviously so it's not there much. Um, yeah, it's the connections don't have that many calls, but so you can select them and you can see the total. Yeah, this is about the API usage, and I hope this gives you a little bit more confidence in about the number of API calls the tool uses. Thank you.